Uh-oh. I think they definitely needed to rebuild. I think this will kind of put them that direction. I think Deron was kind of gone anyway, or was going to be shortly. So, I mean, all I can do is hope.
But like I said, it's bittersweet. I think Deron Williams, and his body language said it all the last 3 or 4 weeks. He just doesn't care anymore, and I figured he was out of here anyways, you know, when his contract was up. So we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Well, with the Williams is a good player. He's an awesome player. But these guys that are making that much money being crybabies, I totally disagree with that. And in my opinion, you have to respect the coach, which was Sloan, you know. And they're getting paid to play ball, and that's what it all is.
Basically, just like no, you know, because he's basically our franchise player. You know, Williams is right now. But you know, then as I read through, as I read through like what we're getting for it, you know, I think it's going to turn out really well. So.
Did you ever blame Deron for Jerry Sloan's departure?
It's so hard to know. Yeah. I mean, there's so much stuff that goes on behind the scenes, but...
You know, do you blame him for Jerry Sloan retiring?
Partially, yeah, because I have an inside friend that was kind of there and talked about and heard about everything that went down. Yeah. So I think he played a big part of that. Yes.
Do you blame Deron Williams for ousting Jerry Sloan?
Well, the way I look at that one, it was Jerry's time, but Jerry Sloan probably just thought, I don't need to put up with this. Okay, you know what I mean? And yeah, I do blame Mr. Williams, but it was probably time for a change for Jerry Sloan anyway.
I don't think we've been told everything, but you know, I'll bring up Karl Malone with what he said. Karl Malone's not always the most credible source for stuff, you know, probably, but there's probably some truth to what he said, you know what I mean? And supposedly what I've heard is that they were shopping Deron around already a little bit, you know?
You know, it's a tough job. I mean, you do the best you can.
I don't think he's doing a very good job. He hasn't done anything too spectacular that I can see. Maybe those 2 first-round draft picks would be 2 more Gordon Haywards. I don't know. Just kidding.
Kevin O'Connor, well, if you're writing this down, I guess you really can't write those words down. I don't agree with a lot of things that Kevin O'Connor does. I've been to a lot of basketball games, and for him, as a leader of the Jazz like that, he doesn't do the right things, in my opinion.
I think he's doing what's right. I mean, the Jazz have been so consistent, you know, like maybe doing all these changes all at once is better than spreading it out and waiting over time, you know. Especially with Deron's contract coming up, you know, that was just going to be a really uncomfortable time anyways. At least we're taking care of it now, so.
Are you?
It's some good young talent on one hand, and it's the positions that we need. So.
Do you know anything about Devin Harris or Derek Favors?
No, I don't. And that'll be interesting to see what happens there. Besides, he's a 15-8, I think they said, 15 points and 8 assists a game or something like that. That's all I've heard. But he's no D. Will. I think it's going downhill. I hope the Jazz will be here in 5 to 8 years. Let's see what happens.
Harris is a stud, and he'll be even more of a stud in our system. Favors is way athletic, and I've loved him from the start. You know, like I thought last year we should have traded up to get him, and here, you know, to be able to draft him. And here we're getting him anyways, you know. So, and you know, Deron's just been unhappy, so he hasn't been playing well.
So I mean, as a longtime fan, gonna keep buying tickets?
Just because I love basketball. Yep. And the Jazz are a home team, just like the UU is. Home team, go up there.